Hi everybody, Z Health Coach Tyler here from beautiful Colorado. Today is my first attempt at a video blog, so for the one or two of you that might actually see this, let me know how it goes. Today I want to talk to you about keeping a food journal. As we all know, food journals can be an extremely powerful tool to help you achieve any goal you're looking for, whether it be weight loss or a performance goal or a strength goal. Keeping good journals can really get you there in a hurry. But I found a couple of problems with journals, a couple of mistakes a lot of people make. The first thing I want to talk to you about is keeping a good journal. It's a skill. You have to learn how to do it. So if you were to walk into my gym and say, hey Tyler, I want to be stronger, if I just gave you a 500-pound bar and had you bench press that thing, you probably wouldn't help you at all. Lifting 500 pounds could be really good for you if you're really strong. But if you're like me and you don't got the muscles, it can actually hurt you. So we want to attack keeping a journal from a skill point level. If you've never kept a journal before, or if you've tried and always failed, it was too hard for you, then we need to start simple. So most professional athletes keep the most detailed journals to track their progress and to see how they're doing and to see if they're overtrained. And that's all good for you. But again, like I talked about before, if you try and copy what a professional is doing, or if you walk in and you buy a book about food journaling and it wants you to write down every last protein and fat that was in your thing, every vitamin that was in there, it can get to be a lot really fast. And most people I see, they make it 3 or 4 days before they burnt out on trying to keep a journal. So that's the first point I wanted to make, is we need to attack journaling from the right skill point. The second thing I want to talk about is, what does a journal even mean, or what does it do for you? The average client that I've seen trying to keep a journal, they have no idea what it is. They just write down what they're told to write down, and after a few weeks, they look at it and they're like, all right, what does it even mean? And they have no idea what it even means to them. So we're going to talk about the second point today is, how do I read this journal? What does this mean to me, and how can I steer it to achieve the goals that I would like? So I'm going to keep this simple, right? Because I believe in do less. The first thing I want to talk about, how we're going to achieve these new journal skills, is what we're going to do is every day I want you just to write down what time you ate or drank something. So that's my first point. This is going to keep it simple. I don't care about all the detail. I don't care what you ate. I don't care if it was water, coffee, or soda. You're just going to write down the time. So if I wake up in the morning and it is 4:30, I'm going to write, and I drank a glass of water, I'm going to write down 4:30. Right? So we're going to practice keeping things simple. Right? I just want you to get used to just putting things on paper or in your phone or wherever you decide to put it. The second thing I want you to write down next to the time is how you felt 20-30 minutes later. Right? Too easy. So you're going to write down the time, right? So 4:30, and then 30 minutes later, how I felt. So I can put down tired, happy, glad, mad, sad. So basically that's it. So at lunchtime, if I eat a hamburger, I'm going to put down 12:30, and 30 minutes later I might put down sluggish or tired or happy or glad or sad. But that's it. So what we're going to do is I want you to practice this for a few days, a week tops, and I want you to look back at it and you should start to see patterns developing. You might start seeing around lunchtime every day that whatever you ate after lunch makes you tired or sleepy. And this will allow you to get back into your history and figure out, what are you doing? What are you eating that's affecting you? And over time, we can steer your meals to make you feel better throughout the day. And that's the first point. The second point is, you might learn something about your eating habits or your times. You might learn that you take 7 hours between meals to eat or drink anything, and that may not be a good thing for you too. So you learn your habits and you learn how it makes you feel. So give that a try. Get back to me. Send me an email, let me know how it feels. I have more ideas about how to make this a little bit more difficult as you get good at keeping a journal. Other things to monitor like blood pressure, heart rate, little things like that to decide how you're feeling, how the food's affecting your system. But just remember to keep it simple. Don't get too complicated. If you're as good as a professional athlete, then you would be a professional athlete. So don't try and rush your way to get there. Keep it simple, meet your goals. And I hope you enjoyed my first blog ever. Tyler, out.